Hi, this is Bob Reyes with issue 122 of the 8K Association Monitor newsletter. One of the interesting annual events for the 8K Association, and the event is now in its 11th year, is the 4K, and why isn't that just Ultra HD, HDR Summit that takes place in person in Seville, Spain, but also online. The 8K Association has been a regular contributor to the event, and this year, our Executive Director Juan Reyes gave a summary of the achievements of the last year. At the 2024 event, he set out the challenges in promoting new formats, but this year he was able to highlight the significant progress made, and especially major content announcements around Cedia from Warner Brothers and MGM, and the important new members joining the association in 2025. That includes Epson and Kaleidoscope. He also detailed the new certifications for 8K projectors and set-top boxes that were introduced during the year. At the Seville 4K HDR event, respected TV market analyst Paul Gray presented data from Omdia, the display industry researchers, that reinforced the message that globally, and especially in China, TV sizes are continuing to increase. In fact, he reckons that by the end of this year, the average size of new TVs sold in China will reach 65-inch. The over 75-inch market in other regions, including the US, is also booming, and that's good news for higher resolution formats. 85-inch TVs were under $600 in the Black Friday sales in the US, so big TVs are getting very popular now. Last month, some interesting new research was published that looked at the way that the human visual system works in terms of resolution. The research was conducted at Cambridge University and in collaboration with Meta, which has been doing a lot of work to push the limits of displays to better match the capabilities of the eye. Meta calls this the visual Turing test. Some early commentators suggested that this was bad news for the development of 8K, but more considered comments saw it as good news. We looked at why there was this mismatch in the news reports. Our conclusion was that the results really matched our own comments in the 8K Association white paper, which can be downloaded from our website. If you have a small screen, such as the 43-inch viewed at a distance as mentioned in the report, you may not need 8K, but big screens for an immersive experience can really benefit from the extra resolution. This month we looked at the news that Ericsson and Nokia, both big developers of important video technology, had submitted a new proposed codec to the ITU as a possible technology for the next generation of video codecs. Some are talking of it as the next H.267. The company has said that they'd worked with the Fraunhofer HHI and that the new codec was not more complex than the current state of the art, which is H.266 or VVC. Lower complexity really helps with power consumption and cost. We looked at the implications of the announcement and the likely timetable for the development and adoption of the next generation of codecs. It's Bob Reyes with issue 122 of the 8K Association Monitor newsletter.